Welcome back to Where is the Money? So the money is not with the auto industry. Now we've been hearing headlines and seeing headlines out there where the auto industry is in rough shape. We got auto delinquencies at an all-time high. We got companies that are downsizing and going bankrupt because they just got too much debt and not enough profits because the economy is tanking.
Shares of CarMax getting wrecked. After reporting earnings and revenue that missed analyst estimates, the used vehicle retailer stock down almost 20%, hitting levels not seen since March 2020. For more, let's bring in CNBC's Phil LeBeau. Phil, what happened? What did they say about this?
Melissa, there was nothing good in this report. Really, when you look at the quarter, almost every key metric was poor.
Yeah, it's the private credit side of the business that has seen a real sentiment shift. Apollo, Ares, Blue Owl, and KKR seeing significant declines week to date, while those more exposed to private equity, think TPG and Carlyle, well, they've held up okay. Two high-profile bankruptcies in the auto finance space leading to a broad-based sell-off in the publicly traded alternatives firms. Tricolor and First Brands bankruptcies, each within the last few weeks, have shed a new light on the risks of over-leverage and subprime borrowers.
Now, on top of all of that, the repos are up. They're working overtime. They're working tons of hours to come and get your car.
Well, the repo man is in high demand. They're working overtime. Car repossessions at an all-time high in the United States. Why? Because we're in an economic recession. People can't afford those luxury cars no more. Those regular cars, those mid-size SUVs. They're getting repossessed all day, every day. They're working 50, 60, 70 hours a repo man. They're making plenty of money. You better go in the repo business because they will repo your car. People are getting 1 month behind, 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, 120, trying to hide their vehicles, and the repo man's finding them. They're not paying for them. You know, with those high interest rates, you're paying those $500, $600, $700, $800, $900, $1,000 for that vehicle. Lose your job or money get tight, you ain't able to pay that vehicle no more. So the repo man in the United States is going crazy. They're making money after money after money after money repoing. And people are crying about their vehicles. Don't cry now. We're in an economic recession. Donald Trump told you, you voted for him. So guess what? The repo man is coming for you very quickly.
All these high payments, high interest rates is catching up with a lot of people, and they can't afford it anymore, and it's falling into repossessions, which is not a good indication of the state of the economy. It's no recession, but we're dealing with stuff like this, as well as a bunch of layoffs.
Tricolor Holdings, also known as Ganas Holdings, has filed for Chapter 7 bankruptcy. According to court documents, they filed on September 10th and are estimated to owe more than $1 billion and have an estimate of $1 to $10 billion in assets. At the Ganas Auto location in Bakersfield, a few cars could be seen in the parking lot on Wednesday, but the establishment seems to have been abandoned. Multiple people have voiced their concerns on social media following the company's bankruptcy, with almost everyone asking the same question: what should they do now? Reynaldo Franco and his wife are among those worried customers. Franco says he only found out after he went to the dealer himself and saw them close.
Now let's go over to the auctions. That's a good indication of the state of the industry. A lot of dealers buy from the auction every day in order to fill up their inventory. Is it competitive, or they have lots of cars they need to get rid of because of repossessions? Let's see.
Toyota has the most repossessions in the country. I'm here at the auction in Toyota's repo lane, right? Every week it seems to be growing. This week there's 5,000 repossessions. The average car payment is $750 a month in America. How can people afford this? I see why they're giving up, right? That's a lot of money to spend on a car. That's before insurance, that's before you put gas in it, that's before you feed your kids, that's before you catch a flat tire. Like, this is absolutely crazy. Look at the cars that people are giving up. 2024 Camry, 30,000 miles. 2024 Toyota, I don't know what this is, but 10,000 miles. 2024 Corolla, 12,000 miles. They barely had this. They barely drove this. Look at all the repossessions. They're still covered under factory warranty. Can you still have hope in the country when you see things like this? This is sad. Toyota's the most reliable. It has the best residual value. But people can't maintain their car payments. Can you imagine spending $750 a month on a Corolla? Toyota's supposed to be affordable. It's supposed to be the car, the family car, the American dream. You buy a house with a white picket fence, you get a Toyota, it lasts you the rest of your life. But people can't afford the 6-7 year loan. They're giving up. This is a 2024 Forerunner. Sorry, my brain farted. At the auction, this is going to bring $40,000, right? It's a repossession. It's a 2024 with 26,000 miles. That means a retail customer is going to spend about $45,000. Payment on this is going to be close to $1,000 a month. $1,000 a month on a vehicle. That's before your insurance. Whose fault is it? Whose fault is it? Is it the customer's fault for buying something they can't afford? Is it the manufacturer's fault for making something they need but can't afford? It's the government's fault for the economy being in the tank and jobs not paying. This is absolutely crazy. Look, this is a Toyota Tundra. This is a $1,500 a month car payment. Repossessed. It's a 2024 with 14,000 miles. This is brand new, still covered under factory warranty. Look at this one. Oh my God, these are all so beautiful. But they couldn't afford it. This one had 8,000 miles. He didn't even have a chance to put gas in it before it got picked up. You think Toyota cares that your kids got sick or you got fired or you broke your leg and you're having some hard times? They don't care. They're a machine. They're gonna come pick your cars up. They do not give a fuck.
It's not looking great out there. Auctions are over flooded. Tons of cars that they have repossessed that they're trying to get their money back from. So the state of the auto industry is looking pretty bad these days. With the way things are, you tell me how you're feeling about this. Put your comments below. Let's talk about it. This is Where is the Money? Talk to you soon.